Yo, yo, yo.
Welcome back, and we are live.
We are
Another
live.
episode of Bet You Didn't Know.
Episode number 75.
75. It's a lot of episodes.
That is, dude. Great job, Prince Adam, keeping it alive. I remember one,
Yeah. Yeah. Long time ago.
two, and things and whatnot. So I'm going with the I'm going with this. I guess this would be the
Kramer.
yeah, that or Pet Detective.
Carter.
Jackson. What's good, dude? What's good, dude? Nick, what's up?
Little roll call up in here. Any big plans, or anybody got any big plans for the weekend?
No, my wife's got big plans. I don't know what that even means.
Sounds like you'll be busy. That's what it usually means.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, exciting.
Happy Wednesday. Boy, I tell you what, dude, that little cool down was nice over the weekend. Nice little break from the heat.
Yeah, would have been nice if it lasted a little bit longer, but here we are again, right back at it.
Just here like we are. And on our own.
Take the breaks in the weather when we can get them. Hold on until fall.
Does this thing seem blurry? Oh, there we go. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make it a little weird. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it just grabs what it wants as the focal point, apparently.
Yeah. Well, we're going to tell it what it's going to want. You're going to take what we give you, and we know what you want, what we want. So you're taking it. What? Carter started a job? Holy shit. Isn't that illegal? That's child labor.
You know, a wife and kids next week. Growing up too damn fast.
Oh, dude, they're just running them through the homeschool. Shit, he's probably like a junior in high school at this point.
What they got you doing these days for employment? I remember my first job. I was a busboy at Concetta's restaurant here in Old St. Charles.
Oh, really? Mine was old Mickey D's on Mid Rivers. I take that back. Actually, no, I had some job. I told you I used to hand out flyers for that video store. It was next to Tubby's. Whatever that, I forgot the name of that video store, but yeah, I used to hand out flyers for them. I think I was like 12 or 11.
Yeah, that was definitely my first paycheck receiving job. I mean, I cut grass and stuff like that here and there for a little cash.
Cutting grass for some cash, or getting cash for the grass by cutting grass?
A little bit of all of it.
The cash.
A little bit of it all.
Getting ready for a race this weekend. Oh, your birthday's this weekend. Happy birthday, Nick.
Indeed.
Are you a 4th of July baby? Oh, I guess that's not this weekend. So I guess it'd be like somewhat of an independent baby.
The Independent Baby. It'd be a funny show.
Independent baby. Kind of like Boss Baby.
Yeah, it's the baby that's got an apartment, has a menial job out there in the world, and comes home and bitches about things from a baby's perspective. Working with my dad's company, helping out cleaning up, picking up trash, and a bunch of other stuff. Yep. That's usually where anybody starts out in shops and places like that. So I get it. It's never the place you want to start, but that is entry level, and all you can do is go up from there. So all in good time.
All in good time. So yeah, been a bit of a crazy past week. Last Tuesday.
Okay. Nick says he is a 4th of July baby.
You are a 4th of July baby. That's fucking sweet.
Around the job sites. Yep.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
I
So,
played around at job sites and construction sites.
mm-hmm. Yeah, a little labor. Nothing wrong with a little labor.
Indeed.
Nothing wrong with a little labor.
What's up, James?
Jim's song. Jim's song.
It's got the new fancy lights on the Hulk, making it shine. Give you old green glow. Be interested to see that in person here coming up. 115 days.
What is that?
James's car with the lights he added to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Just put trans in car. I don't even know about your sex life, dude.
Oh my lord.
Personally, it's a
Well,
little
here
bit
we
on the
go.
creepy side.
I know. Now we're talking about trans.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Rodney?
I just put a trans in the car.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Maybe it'll go a little faster, a little
Maybe.
light in the loafers.
Making fun of me about my massages that I like to get, and you're putting trans in your car.
Hey, rainbows and fart and glitter. Maybe he's got a little unicorn power in that thing.
That was last month.
Oh yeah, it was last month.
We're in July now.
I bought it something at Turn Bicycle.
Whatever gets you.
Hey, you know what? Adam doesn't have a problem taking it down that path.
No, I'll go down any road for the sake of a laugh. Doesn't matter to me.
That's true. Don't
Down
ask about any stories.
Now in real life, I don't. There's lines and limits, but for almost anything for a joke. Havelock Crab House, Mount Pleasant, Maryland. Steam crabs from sun up, sundown. Get paid $350 a week.
Man, $350 a week really isn't so horrible for your first job. I mean, it covers your insurance and what. I don't mind. I'm lesbian, and so is Lee.
That's good. Didn't know what you identify as and your pronouns.
Yeah, hey man, that's good.
It's better than 13-year-old catching crabs.
Yeah, or treating crabs.
Yeah, it's kind of where I was heading with
Yeah. Or treating other people's crabs.
it.
Yeah, I was 13. I got hired on with the work program at the local
Free clinic.
Local clinic, treating crabs.
Said my tiny fingers were perfect for picking them out.
Yeah, we need little kid fingernails. Not the little lighter fluid in a lighter won't take care of, I'd imagine.
Yep, good old
Race car. Yes, we got it.
Forward. That's right. It like you and race car can go both ways.
I start at 12 an hour and I work 8 hours each day, 3 days a week.
There you go,
good, man. That's good, dude.
Oh, those are your pronouns. Okay.
Oh, I get it. I get race car and race car. Yeah, that's great.
I kind of like the way I saw it, but either way.
Did you hear about some chick that got fucking kicked off United Airlines flight because she had called the attendant, assumed an attendant's gender, and then they got all fucking bent out of shape, and that it was supposed to be disrespectful, and she was like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Anyways, they kicked her off the flight, dude.
It's crap.
For Collins, for what in the fuck? Dude, I would sue the ever-loving shit out of that fucking airline.
They'll settle. They won't even let it go to court.
Oh my God.
Nobody wants that kind of that woke mentality and everything like that. Plenty of arguments on that over how many genders there are and things like that. So
how many genders?
I think it just all comes down to similar to social media. The whole mentality of everything is it's not like when you were growing up or when we were growing up, it was, oh, you're a little bit different, fuck them, be different, be happy about it, whatever. Now it's I'm different and I now deserve attention or some sort of pedestal to be put on because I've chosen to make myself different, and then now make you feel inferior because of putting you on some sort of thin ice as far as guessing what my pronouns are, and now I can come down at you. Fuck that.
Yep. Fuck that. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy in my world. And I like how they're changing. It's like whatever gender you had when you were born, that's what you go by. Bottom
And
line.
it's kind of what it is. I
Mhm.
mean, if I call 911 right now and the ambulance pulls up and they say, "What are your symptoms?" And I said, "Oh, my legs hurt, but be careful, I might be pregnant." They're gonna say, "Okay, well, let's treat your leg. We're not gonna concern ourselves with this pregnancy thing."
What are you smoking, sir? Ma'am.
Yeah.
Sir, ma'am. Sirm. Mass.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd seen that Lizzie's memorial was today, and I am sure there were countless folks there. No doubt about that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yes, indeed.
Never the news you want to hear, but
No. No, I mean, and it was bad, dude. I mean, it had gone. I mean, it just went everywhere. It went into her bone. I mean, the last we knew, like SGMP, last you and I knew, Adam, it was like got into her blood and her kidneys and her liver and her bones. And like, it just was not good. It was not good.
yeah, there's not too much you can do on stage 4, unfortunately.
Mm.
The odds are stacked against anybody in that situation, no doubt about it.
Yep.
You kind of put up whatever fight you got in you and kick it till the end, which I mean, she was racing just up until a couple weeks ago or so. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
it's probably about the way she would have wanted it outside of any of the crazy stuff. But then you got John Force wrecking into the wall and still recovering 350s pretty fast to go into anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, you're going 300 something miles an hour and you smoke the wall like that. Yeah, that was a hard fucking hit. No doubt
It's a lot
about
of force. A lot of force that's generated and it's got to transfer into other things once it collides. So
But I think he's on the mend.
Yeah.
I think he's on the mend is the last news I heard. Roger Richards.
Yep.
Yep.
Posts about that as well.
Yep. Yeah, very well known in the industry from what I understand. I'm not going to pretend like I really knew him that well. I knew of him and I've seen him. But I don't yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the guy, but apparently he was very loved. He was very loved.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Carter, this Thursday we will not be having an episode because of the 4th of July.
4th of July. Yeah, and I was even lining up. It's funny because right after Adam and I got out the call, I had received a response back. But yeah, we Adam reminded me. He's like, "Oh, there is no podcast this Thursday. It is the 4th of July." And it's like, son of a bitch. I don't even know what fucking day it is. Is that this Thursday? Yes, it is. All righty then. Well, all right. Well, then there's that. Which is okay.
That. Can't fight the calendar.
No.
Time always wins. Undefeated.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's it's a sad week. Since we're throwing fuel on the sad fire, how about that debate?
Get me fucking started on
How about that fucking debate?
You were out here. Who cares? What point? What if any good value point did either of the two present as far as what their objective is or what they're?
There wasn't. It wasn't. It was.
So what I think the question having a debate about? It was just it was a cognitive sanity test for the public, which is bullshit. Now, number one,
it really kind of turned into that. Yeah.
Well, of course it did. That's
as if anybody really was questioning, that.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't.
You missed
any
out.
of it. I didn't miss anything. There wasn't anything of substance in there to miss.
Well, how do you know?
Because of the two candidates that are in there. One's an idiot and one's dead. So I mean, what the hell is going to come out of it? It's going to be the same old Trump shit, and it's going to be Biden's going to make an ass of himself. Neither one is what I consider should be a qualification or a representation of America. Neither one of them.
Yeah, it was tough to watch. And then they were arguing about golf and shit. I was like, guys, like,
Yeah,
come
what
on,
the
man.
fuck are
Like,
we doing?
please, what is
It's absolutely it's
you know, I think of the
golf.
days like the runs I watch of like President Kennedy and Nixon and like, you know, like that just some straight up 1950s good old fashioned handshake, Republican, Democrat, you know, they're both of sound mind. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a real, like two smart, determined
I'll
individuals.
tell you what, you want to start getting
They were like
qualified
going at it.
candidates. If you want to start getting qualified candidates from either one of these two jackass parties that are out there, what you have to do is you have to change the rule that
It was so funny.
instead of selecting your vice president, because number one, who gives a fuck about the vice president anyway? They've proven themselves absolutely worthless outside of Cheney, who was a puppet master, but different situation there. He was really the president, but whatever.
Well, it only counts if the president dies. That's when
That's
it
the
matters.
only way. So here's what you do. You take the two parties. Whoever wins, they're the president. Whoever loses, they're the vice president. There you go.
That's an interesting spin.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a form of checks and balances within the own administration. So you don't have an administration that's full of jackasses. And you got Kamala Harris, who, when has she ever gone on and made any sort of good point anywhere? And you have Biden. Oh God, please stay alive, Biden, because I don't know what this other alternative is, but at least you're being run by a collective and not your own brain at this point. So
They're saying the governor of California, Newsom,
for what?
yeah, to run.
Okay, because of what qualifications? What? How's the tax
I don't
rate?
know, dude. I don't do. I'm not into politics. I just know I watched the debate and I was
You're
like,
the
what
one-
the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I hate politics, so this only fires me up on it. But I don't see what would qualify him to be a valid candidate. Let's look at the tax rate of California. It's got one of the highest in the country. People of any worth or value are flocking out of there. It's got an increase in influx of homeless population. San Francisco is a shithole. People are literally shitting on the streets, and property value is plummeting at an alarming rate. He put in COVID restrictions, arrested people for being out on the beach, and within that same week of doing that, was out at a restaurant with a party of people unmasked and unprotected. Fuck him and fuck all of them. They're the problem. It's not anything aside from the people that we keep putting into power and continuing to let sit in power. It's our own fault for allowing it.
Well, you know, I think in the big scheme of things, it's like way beyond any of us. You know, I think
Sure.
I think we're just. I think the presidents are maybe like fifth step down from who's ever in control.
But we can start demanding, just like if we were to start going to McDonald's, they sell billions of hamburgers across the world every single day. I'm not saying that they're high quality, but if their quality started to diminish or decline, people would not stand for it. And McDonald's would be forced to one of two things, either shutter its doors or it would be forced to increase or improve its quality to keep people going. We need to, as a country, demand higher and better quality of these fucking hamburgers that they keep throwing up for election.
You know, demand it all you want, but unless you got the money or you know the people, unfortunately, it just doesn't matter.
I get it.
Just watch someone attempt to burn out and Dodge Charger. Almost lost many brains.
Amen. So yeah, politics is pointless. It's all it is a show, and it's all a dumbing down of every single person. So
Yeah, it was very entertaining. Very entertaining.
I hope so, Carter. I sure hope so, because we need somebody like yourself to be in there, not these money hungry idiots there to posture and promote themselves and not really accomplish anything for any greater good.
You know, I will say though that, you know, I believe in, you know, I think, or I'd imagine that Trump probably has better things he could be doing. You know, I mean, the guy's a fucking billionaire.
He was also a raging narcissist.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
is, this is the golden
Um,
ring of narcissism.
yeah. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Doom. Um, Perhaps. Yeah. I mean, very ego driven. Um, it's interesting. A guy's got so much money. Why even fucking bother?
Only because of the fact that he, just like anything he does, my building's bigger, mine this, mine that. I'm president. Nobody's above me. I mean, it's the highest level a narcissist can reach within the United States, short
Hmm.
of becoming a dictator, which would then be a whole nother level.
Hmm.
So I think that's the only motivation for it. Is he likes seeing his name in the headlines. He likes seeing the cameras in front of him. He likes being the center of attention in the spotlight. He doesn't give two shits about anything outside of that.
Do you think that is recent or something he's thought about his whole life?
I think it's his mentality ever since he decided to be Donald Trump, this character. I don't think that this was. I mean, you can go back to old episodes of Howard Stern, Opie and Anthony, radio programs, and things that he was on well before this, and you can tell everything he does is to be or appear better than every. He's never done drugs. He's never drank. He bangs all the hottest women. It's everything for him is completely and 100% ego driven.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Which I guess I mean, people seem to want him in charge, so I guess.
I'd rather be watching Gunsmoke. Amen. I'd rather be putting rounds down range than that kind of Gunsmoke.
Yeah, yeah, it would be fun.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that was quite a death of a debate.
Yeah, cash rules everything around me. Cream
Mm-hmm.
money, dollar bills, y'all.
Oh,
You don't know
everybody
the
knows that
song?
rhyme.
Yeah, I hope it. Everybody should. If you don't, Google it. Do yourself a favor. Give it a goog.
Give it the old Google.
And I really wanted to bust out my new live streaming tool tonight, but
Did you not? Was it not able to? Couldn't get it up and running?
it works great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got the fun ability to.
Did you say fun ability?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
a great word.
It's got the fun ability and function of having the live chat down in the corner, so all the comments and everything from all the platforms will just scroll at the bottom. It's got a alert system when somebody becomes a subscriber, when they become a member, when they like, when they share, and it has the ability for super tips as well. I mean, it'll tell you if you get stars through Facebook. It can give people the ability to do super chats through YouTube, and you can do super tips through Streamlabs itself.
I know you like super tips.
The fun thing about the super tips is that it's got a computerized voice on it. So if you send in a $2 super tip on it, and you could type in whatever you want the computer to say, and the message pops up, and the computer reads it. Within limitations that are set up within the programming, of course. But
Really? That sounds pretty cool.
yeah,
We got to get this remote thing figured out.
I
mean, like I know in your mind, because I know how your mind works. I know in your mind you already have it figured out. But I wonder if there's like a
I could do something like that actually.
what did I say?
I'd send a super tip if you could make the voice moan. I could set the trigger alert to be a instead of
chewy
car revving its engine like I've got on it now. So yeah, thought about it, didn't pull the trigger on it, but next time. It's got a different background. It's got Melton for the background and stuff like that. So
somebody made a hilarious fuck, I can't remember who it was, but somebody made a comment about Melton. Says Ghost Rider after an accident. It's Ghost Rider in a wheelchair after an accident. I was like, oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Not too far off. So So yeah, ADRL people out there, if you get a notification that ADRL went live, it may just be me out there fucking around. So
Sweet.
pop in if you see it, send me a chat or something like that. Once I'm kind of looking to test some of the functions and features out. So
How much is that Starlink?
too much.
Is it really? Well,
It's
what's the most
too expensive.
efficient way to get some serious remote internet?
And I've already got it. I've got it as probably as decent as we can go, just through SIM card.
I was thinking like maybe up on the island on the river. What if we were on like Howell Island, or what if we were somewhere really remote where we snuck out far away and went to an old abandoned house and shit?
As long as it's got cell service, which there really isn't much of any place out there, then my Netgear hotspot will do it. That's what I use at races. So just a hotspot,
Yeah.
SIM card in it that it's hooked into my phone plan at no additional charge.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a matter of buying the buying the hotspot itself and then throwing a new card into it.
Yeah, that'd be super. That'd be fun, man. I think that'd be a good time. We should definitely do that. Just got to figure it out.
It has two different I've got different scenes and settings set up for each of the podcasts. So yeah, Tuesdays, alerts and noises and things like that could be different from Thursday. I've also got it also has a function to where people can send in media, like a media share. So if somebody say had a video of a bull goring a person repeatedly, they could an up to 30-second clip that'll pop up on the screen for everybody to be able to watch as well. So
Hmm.
it takes a lot of things outside of my control and allows the fans to kind of do and send a little bit of what they want. But especially on Tuesdays, it's kind of what we're going for and looking for is no filter. No filter, just fun.
No filter, just fun, for sure, man. I've been getting kids these fish. So we got the aquarium, we got the drops, went through the process, brought them home, got them acclimated in their water. Drops seemed fine. Waited a couple hours, put the fish in there. Next morning, dead. All right, took them back, got my money back. Waited a week, so I guess the biomes, or just in general, just so the water is set up and good with the drops and everything, right? Kind of establish its own environment.
Hmm.
Went and got them again and brought them home. Next morning, they were dead. So I don't fucking know, man. Don't know. What the fuck is wrong? Our fish suck.
Fish are a finicky fucking thing.
I mean, I've never had a problem with fish. I mean, it's got a filter on it. It flows over. There's water. I mean, maybe maybe it's not oxygenated enough.
Do you have a do you have a air stone or anything in there kicking up extra oxygen?
No,
Like
they kept telling me I didn't need it. It's only it's only a little 5-gallon aquarium with just with little fish in it. It's nothing major.
Like,
Just
can you
something
can you
cool.
over oxygenate water for fish? Really just feels like that's
I don't
kind of
know.
what they need. I see plenty of like Lake St. Louis, they'll have those times that the lake turns over and depletes the oxygen within the water, and then you have this mass die off of a bunch of fish. But
Yeah, my kids had what spurred it is my daughter had a goldfish, and I guess it
washed it with Clorox.
oh man. So the kids had a goldfish, and I guess it got stressed out, and after a couple of days it died. Well, it was still half alive, so I swallowed it.
Yeah.
And they all fucking freaked out. I was like, watch. And I was like, that's all right, I'll get another one. You made your dad bury it. That's funny.
Try different fish.
I did. So I tried another fish. It
Mhm.
lasted a day longer than the other ones. We're trying to go with the neon, the glow ones.
Yeah, those genetically mutated ones.
I
Yeah.
don't fucking. I mean, is our water that bad, dude? These fish can't fucking live in it. Like even with the drops, I took the water sample in. They said that it looked good. The chlorine levels were fine. Everything looked good.
You know what they said? It's hard to get clean in hard water, and you're in a hard water town. It's clean with hard water zest, and you know what we mean. You're not fully clean unless your zest fully clean.
Oh, maybe I should clean the aquarium with zest.
Yeah, there you go. That'd probably fix it right up.
I should put a little chunk of it in there. Blame it on
Darlene says
PetSmart. Yeah, I'm
like
fucking
water
taking
at
it back
the
and buying
store.
more.
Is it water that comes right out of the tanks, or they just have it bottled up? Probably be better right out of the tanks.
Yeah. Well, they said they go, if there's anything wrong with the fish, don't worry about it. Just it's their own. They're just,
Nick's got a reef
nothing
tank.
you did.
Yeah, that makes
No,
me.
that's awesome. I'd love to get a saltwater tank. That almost seems.
Whew. Scotty P had one, and it was just a maintenance constant nightmare.
Yeah, right.
At least won't be a raw one. Just swallow next time.
Yeah. But fuck, man. I mean, they're like $10 a piece for these little damn things, dude. Like, what the fuck? So I go get my money back. No big deal, but shit,
I used to have fish that started with a P. They were real cool. They were pretty aggressive, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. So now I got to take them back, get some new ones. I don't even know if I want to fuck with any new ones. Like, I can't figure out what the hell's wrong with this water. Like, it's totally fucking stupid.
Cichlids. That's what I had.
Cichlids. Oh, okay.
Cichlids are fun. They're pretty. They're
Yeah.
pretty resilient and hardy.
I told the kids we were going to get beta fish and have like beta fish wars. See who's wins. Whoever wins gets $5. Everybody
Yeah.
pick one, put them in the aquarium, see who wins.
Pokemon. Battle your creature.
Battle your creature. Yeah, it's but yeah, man, I've just never had get the kids something that would bite. For sure. I think like piranha. I had a friend that had piranha.
Yeah, well, Jay Ford, we've had him on previously.
Yeah. Yeah, he had piranha. We'd feed it goldfish. Dude, and it would just one bite, just piece chunk gone. It was great. It's like, damn. Which is weird because you think, do you ever see those videos? I guess it's in Mexico or South America where they take the bull heads after butchering the bull and they throw it in that river, that pond. It's full of piranha. Dude, and it just boils. Like, I've never seen fucking fish go crazy like that. Get cycle, your tank needs. Is that like Yoda talk? Get cycled, your tank needs. It's called new tank syndrome. Buy the water at the aquarium store to start your aquarium. They live off fungus. You can buy too. Okay. I mean, why can't I just use my tap water and do the drops? Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of like having real meat over the Impossible Burger.
Yeah, there's just like no nutrient. It's so hard and shitty that there's just like nothing's gonna live in it.
It
That's why
doesn't
I
have
don't fucking drink it.
Doesn't have the
Feed them
shit.
boogers. Oh my god, hilarious!
It's too fresh.
That was my brother Adrian. So it's too fresh of water. Okay. It was strong motherfucking dirty water, clean water. So yeah, we had fish growing up. And Aid and I, we had goldfish, and we would roll up boogers and feed them to the goldfish. They loved it. It was great.
I don't really know any difference. So yeah.
I mean, look, dude, we were catching catfish down, little baby catfish at the lake down from my house and putting them in there, and all the fish were living. I can't even get 7 fish from the pet store home into this aquarium, and they're dying. Like, that says something, dude. That fucking says something. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in the water, but it ain't good.
Ain't natural. Just go to a pond and pick up some water.
Yeah, man, that's not a bad idea, actually. Just filter it out. It'll be filtered out on its own, I guess.
Throw a couple mussels in there or something like that from the river. They'll filter it out. It's what they do.
That might be too much. That might be too much.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll find out next week.
Oh, you're right, Adam. Adam's dying back there.
Nope, we're all good. That's why I got a mute button.
That's right, baby. I don't even know where my mute button is.
So I've got a whole separate unit. Doesn't stretch to be in camera. Just shy of camera, but that's my cough button.
Oh, nice. That's fucking dope.
Sweet.
poop in the water. So the water's too clean.
Nutsack, check your messages.
I guess that's Adam.
No, no messages here. I'm all caught up.
I guess I'm nutsack.
Yeah.
I'll be
sounds like-
nutsack. I don't get messages on Messenger. Yep, I'm nutsack.
I sent you what you need.
Nutrifin cycle. All right. I like that. Thank you very much. All right. I will use that. My brother's like, feed him booger and they'll survive.
Yeah. There's no real science that says they won't.
Jeremy said that might be the best I've ever seen ever.
It was a good one. It was a good one, no doubt about it. It just seemed like they were highly ill prepared to do anything in the event that something like that happens.
Yeah, you should share that back with Nick Rabe. Wait, can we show that video on here, or is that like graphic? Will we get banned off YouTube for showing that? Eat cat food on the live, doctor. I'll fucking eat cat food. I don't give a shit. I've eaten hamster food. I still got a couple hundred. I've had fish that lived for 8 years before, and I had my house sprayed, and it killed them instantly. Oh shit! Really, man, that sucks. At least if it doesn't work, you can now blame Nicholas Rabe. Right? I'm like, well, I tried it, and Daddy Nutsack told me that
Nick killed my fish.
Nick killed my fish. Eat cat food. Yeah, no, don't think so. What could I eat though? Oh, it's too bad all the locusts are gone. I forgot about that one. I probably would have caught a live locust and eaten that.
And people were coming up with little recipes for them and little DIY, make a new wreath for your house type of projects for the skeletons that got left behind.
Oh, I did see those. I saw a guy that took the exoskeletons and made a predator, or made a alien, like the alien figure.
Okay.
Like he uses little claws, their claws for claws, and the face. Like, dude, it was super cool, dude. It was an alien made from the exoskeleton. He did a really good job.
Damn.
Yeah, I was impressed.
Oh,
That was good. That was good. You did good. Oh, all this damn rain. Some bitch. It's coming again. Man, it's all the shit they're putting in the skies. You know, in Australia.
I
Was it
hope so.
Australia?
When the rain comes through, it usually cools down, so light that fucking sky up.
I don't mind the rain, but when it starts becoming an issue, when they overseed the fucking sky and it's causing like huge fucking issues, that's when it becomes a problem.
I think it's just like anything with nature. It's almost like a computer program to where you could do one thing and make a change here, but if you've got you never know the unintended consequences that
Exactly.
is going to happen throughout every program or every system or every line of code, or that your code that you're putting in is perfect and not going to result in some sort of catastrophic event later. So yeah, I mean, as cool as it sounds to be over in Dubai and, have a news report that comes out and says, oh, it's going to rain tomorrow, not because they're watching a rain system come in, but because they're seeding and it's going to rain tomorrow.
Right.
How does that trickle down and where does that trickle to? It's got to trickle from somewhere. If that area is not initially meant for rain, things just kind of have a way of shifting around in the world. I mean, there's a new ocean that's opening up in Africa, if anybody's seen that one.
Really?
Yep.
What's happened is it's flooded now.
It's an ever widening crack in Africa that's on the verge or heading towards forming a divide or its own little new ocean. So it's just all tectonic plates and shifting, all as we all understand it and know it. So things will always end up happening like that. Let me try to Google around, see if I can find any picture of it to bring up.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. No, I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, that's totally fucked. No, but Adam and I shared this video with Adam about this guy getting gored by a bull. You know, and he did it himself. You know how they do that? They go inside a fucking ring, play roulette with a bull. This guy gets absolutely annihilated. Doesn't kill him, but how he doesn't die, I'm sure. I don't know if he lived after that or not. It looked like maybe some punctured lungs. He got hooked in the face. Like it looked like it got him in the face and lifted him up by his skull and tossed him. And then it hooked him in the same hole in his back. Like he already had a giant gaping hole in his back, and the guy's on his hands and knees trying to protect his head. And it comes down and hooks him in the same hole again and lifts him. I was like, oh, it's
straight
so
in the back.
brutal.
One straight in the back is a good one.
Yeah,
There's
it
so
was
many
pretty brutal.
good hits. We just had a sinkhole happen up here in a town about a half hour away, Alton. It was
Yeah,
a
the whole
collapsed
soccer
mine.
field.
Yeah, it made viral video.
It did, dude. It just, it's like from a distance, you just look out and it's just a giant hole. The whole soccer field's just gone.
Yeah.
Good night, Carter.
Take her easy, brother. Happy
4th of July, dude. Yep.
Don't be late to work. I hear your
There's
boss
a lot
is
of people
really
not coming back next week with as many fingers as they start off with. So don't do anything dumb. You need all your fingers. Be careless, but don't be stupid. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm tracking.
You should be careless and not make dumb decisions. Let's see. Really? Like, is that actually happening? Oh, is it starting to? Is there water coming up yet? Wow, that's a big ass
no,
crack,
not
dude.
yet.
Jesus.
Me.
Oh, pull it. Can you pull that up again?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up a different picture. I pulled the wrong window. Here we go.
You're a
This
wrong
one's
window.
A little bit better. So that's the actual crack
Damn.
itself, and then the projection as far as what it would be causing.
How deep is that? Did it say, like, estimated? So it's just splitting apart, huh?
35-mile long crack.
In 2005. It's still growing.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing. It's
Nothing imminent.
millimeters. Yeah, I don't think that it's getting ready to fall off or anything tomorrow. But let's see, it's right along a mountain range, so it's a exact
It makes sense.
match to tectonic shifting. So
Mm-hmm.
see what Africa will become next.
Huh. That was interesting. That was interesting, Prince Adam.
Keep going out there trying to turn the earth. You're ripping Africa apart, James.
Right. Guys are ripping the earth in half.
Oh,
I wish I was. I'd like to get that cutlass going.
Yeah.
I keep piling up shit on my plate, though, to deal with.
Yeah, that'll definitely happen. That is an unintended side effect or consequence of some of these things.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jeesh.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know what your schedule this evening's looking like or anything. We're almost at time, but at the same time, pretty tempted to test out this StreamYards thing.
Yeah, dude, do it.
So we'll end this stream. If you're subscribed or anything like that, you'll probably get a notification here in about 5-10 minutes and see if I can get that thing going. If not, and I end up cussing and screaming and whatever, I wish everybody a happy 4th. But one way or another, we're gonna give this a try. So
true dat.
Catch us back here in a minute. It should still go out on YouTube and Facebook just like this does. So fingers crossed, not much changes, but we shall see. Ryan will shoot you an email with a new type of code thing and see what happens.
Let's do it.
All right. Peace and chicken grease.
Peace. Chicken grease. Fuck you. Bulls on parade.
There you go.